Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. But first, there's a couple things. So, I decided to go and whatnot, and I bought yarn. So, I got this terracotta, this baby burnout terracotta. I was looking for this for my foxes before I did the yarn bee for their orange, okay? But I couldn't find this anywhere, because this is the one that they used in the tutorial, and I'm pretty sure. And I wanted it in burnout, and it was only $7. Yeah, cheap for burnout. And I also got this thing of scrubby yarn. It was like $4, and it's full, and it was from Pet Free Home and everything, and they're in very good condition. So I'll probably buy yarn from her again. Love her. And it was only like, my total was like $11.40 or something like that. You can't even get a thing of burnout for $11.40 anymore, even at Walmart. So I got that. And if you guys were here for the other video, the last video, which is me crocheting scrap yarn, which really just turned into me making axolotls, I have the whole bag here of the finished stuff. So I gotta do inventory again. So we have to get all that situated, and I have to get pictures of the basket that I made a couple videos ago. I need to put all the stuff in it, take pictures of it, see and make sure, and see if I like the size, because I went and raided my sister's room for more for the basket. For 2 more baskets, actually. So I want to make sure that I like that size for what I would put in it, because my silent auction baskets are all pretty much the same. They usually have a turtle, a bear, a couple keychains, and scrunchies, and a couple other things depending on what I have, but that's usually like the main things. So, and I'm also just on a basket kick. So I'm going through acrylic because I want to do my scrap star blanket, y'all. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want a big project. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do inventory, and we are going to take pictures of the basket. So that's what we're going to do for today. So let's get into it. Let's go. So I went ahead and finished putting the basket together. I was going to put a beanie in here and some dishcloths, but dishcloths aren't mine, and a beanie is just going to go over like the limit that I usually do, and this basket's just a little bit bigger than what I usually use, so this is what we got. But I don't remember if I showed you, but this is the yarn that we're working with. I got enough for 2 baskets, and first one is going to be these, and this blue, I think, is what I decided. The other 3, which is just like no, it's not. I'm wrong. No, this was it. It was the blue, the green, the gray, not the green. I don't know where I got green from. It's white. And then these are the other 3. A tan, a white, and like a black. But I'm hoping this will be some more scraps for my star blanket. So I'll probably just I might get 1 done tonight. I don't know. But I am going to double strand this because it's like a 3-weight. And I don't know how well this is going to go. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out together. So I just got done with the second, the first row, because the chain row doesn't count as the first row. If you can't tell, I'm tired. Anyways, it's going really good. I really like that color combo. I really like it. But on this one, the strings are all different sizes, so you had to watch. And I'm dealing with 4 instead of 3. So there's always one slipping because they're all different textures. One's a red heart, one's a Karen, I think. And then these other ones, the blue is like a Hank. So it's just slipping and sliding everywhere. But it'll get the yarn out. It'll be gone. The basket will turn out fantastic. I did do it smaller than the first one I did though, because I don't know if I've told you this already, like different videos or whatever, but it was like a little bit too long, so I went shorter on this one, and it'll be a lot better. And that way I can go up a little bit further on it, and hopefully the handles will be sturdy. So, and these cakes are a little bit bigger, but the gray is like fluffy and not hard like the other ones were. So I don't know how far that's actually gonna get. We're having a great time. Okay, so I tried to do an update last night and that didn't work. But our distraction. Okay, there you go, honey. I filmed last night because I was working on the basket and I was looking at like the yarn because I was like wondering what the gray yarn actually was, because I was like thinking it was Karen or something else, but it's actually Big Twist and it's from 2016. I did not know that they did it before Joann's. And also, I did not know that this blue is actually 100% cotton. So I stopped because I don't know if I want to stop this and use this as cotton, because using cotton in as basket is just, I don't know, it feels a little weird. But I do love the color combo that's going on here. Like, I absolutely love it. Like, it's perfect. So I think I honestly might just keep going, because I know I do have another skein of that and it was just given to us, so no harm, no foul. And it's also really thin. Like, I had to double weight it to be like the same as Liz. I think it's more of like a 1 weight, if that makes sense. Like, compared to that, it's like half. So yeah, actually I'm just gonna work through it. Why not? I'm not leaving anything. But I did work on this one. This 3 color, and oh, I love this color rate too. They're just so pretty. It's like coffee. It's like that tan actually starting to like, oh no, I have like light brown. It's light brown, black, and a white, and I love it. I love this color combo too. So, got those going on. It did take me a little bit while on that because I did the chain, but then it like doubled in size for like the basket after I did like a couple rows. That's why I had to frog it, so I had to start completely over. But then I got to about the same point until I realized it was cotton, and then I stopped. So, but I do have some cotton to go through. But we're not going to do that right now. We are going to work on the baskets for a little bit. Because, why not? I did work on this basket. It is done. Besides this. But I actually have to find my metal needle so I can do it. But this one turned out so much better than the first one. And I have a lot of yarn left. So, this is what I have left of the 2 blue. This is what I have left of the white. And this is how much I have left of the gray, which this isn't like anything, but I didn't want to do another row or it was probably going to be too big, and I didn't want to frock. So got him done. He's perfect size. I love him. And his sides actually aren't like caving in. And I think that's because we used that cotton. But yeah, he's great. So I'm actually going to go ahead and work on this one. I think this is the right size that I need it to be. But I definitely could be wrong. It just depends on what yarn you're using and everything too. Okay, I might be a little bit short, but we'll see after a couple more rounds. But yeah, that's all. Okay, so I finished this basket pretty much this morning, except for weaving in the ends. I still have not found my yarn needle. It could be anywhere. I have been looking for 3 days. Not very well, but I have been looking and keeping an eye out for it. But I still don't know where it's at. And I don't have another one because I have lost 2 already in the last like 4 months. So, but yeah, this one turned out good. It did not stay as firm as the cotton one, but I kind of figured that. Even with that one string cotton, it toughened it up. But it is a crocheted basket, so it's to be expected. I think this one's a little bit, yeah. The cotton one did end up a little bit smaller, but that's okay. They're all about the same size. Even if, yeah. It's fine. This is what I had left. I did not have very much of the white left. Or the tan. I had quite a bit of the black left though. That was the one that I was worried that I was going to run out on. I still have not gone through the cotton. So, I think that's what we're going to do. Right now. So we have this bag of yarn, which isn't that big, but cotton's small. Cotton is small, okay? And most of it's scrap yarn. Okay, this is like a bigger skein, but we have that, and we also have this box. I am going to go ahead and pull out like the full skeins, and if they have like a double, and I know my mom can make dishcloths out of them, because she usually gets 1.5 out of a little skein, because she makes big dishcloths, man. But I'm gonna take like the scraps and the stuff that I know she wouldn't use for her dishcloths, and the stuff that's like not 100% cotton, because I know she's pretty specific. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I think I'm just gonna dump it all out on the table or on my desk and sort it that way. But that might be a mistake. But this little box, I'm not gonna do that because that's pretty much already like full skeins. This one is. So I'm not gonna dump that out, but I am gonna dump the bag out. So. That actually was a horrible idea. Most of these are full. Okay. I am just gonna do a time lapse because I want to listen to music. I'm not doing that without music. I just can't. So your time lapse is probably gonna be quiet, like 20-30 seconds, depending on how long this actually takes. But I'm gonna put, I guess I'm gonna put the full skeins in the bag, and then I'll use one of the other baskets that I just made for the scraps. I'll do that. If I'm crooked, I'm sorry, I can't tell. So, I did go ahead and organize it. Some of the stuff I do have to talk to my mom about and see if she'd actually use it or not. Most of it is this stuff that's like 2 different colors. I don't think she'd use it, but you never know. You never know. And there's quite a bit of that. But I did not know Red Heart used to do 100% cotton. That was in there. That was like a little nice treat. So I don't know what we're gonna do with that. But there's a lot that had the labels like off, but I know they're the same. Like these two, I know they're the same. This one, I don't know if it's a full skein or not. So I put that in her pile. And these 2 orange ones are the same. I kept those in hers. There was a lot of this in there. It was, I don't even know where to find the color name on this. Oh. I don't know. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what the actual name is. So weird. Anyways, there was all of this. This was all this. This is all the same color. Or is it? Yeah, it is. It's even the same dye lot, so you know that this was all bought at the same time. So all that is still in my mom's because clearly she can still make at least 2 and then have some scrap over, which will eventually get to me. So I would really love to use that color, but I know it's hers. It's hers for now. Because there's also this Lion brand Ready Up in there. I've never seen that either. That's also because we usually do peaches and cream and lily and sugar and cream. It's literally the same thing. So that's the one that we usually use. That's why I wasn't sure about her stuff, but I think I have enough to work with for right now. So I'm gonna do that. I did put one of these in mine because there is not another one of this color, and I'm pretty sure she's not gonna use it, honestly. And there's two of them. There's a red and a blue in this like lot, and there's this one that's like the same thing. Okay, there is two of these. There's two though. Yeah, there's two of those. So those are in hers. I'm probably gonna end all this out. Maybe not. Maybe you'll be lucky and hear me ramble on about yarn for 4 minutes. But anyways, I'm gonna leave those full skeins for my mom and all that good jazz because I can. And anywho, I'm not gonna go through this right now, but actually let's make another basket. Because when spring comes for like Easter and that stuff, when that comes, I want to just make baskets, and I want to make a peep and put like a bear in it, put a whole bunch of different stuff in the basket, and like just sell it as like a bundle. See how well that goes, because I have a lot of stock and there's a lot of stuff that I will not make again, that I probably won't make again. I might make it here and there, but yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I think maybe a blue and purple instead of like a neutral. I think that'd be fun. Or maybe just like a blue. I don't know. I'm gonna go dig in her closet. She might be mad. She's gonna find yarn all over. I want to say one more thing though. I have so much yarn coming from Whatnot. I'm not even joking. I bought so much yarn yesterday. But how can you say no to $5 skeins at Bernat? I mean, come on. You can't. It's actually quite a bit later. I went and got the yarn, and then I went downstairs, and I got cleaning. So, they grab yarn, okay? Keep this in mind. Got a lot to talk about. Always got a lot to talk about. So, I got this. I really wanted to do a blue, pink, purple, but all of them, I'm pretty sure aren't going to make it all the way through a basket because there isn't enough there. So, I'm not sure what I want to do about that. I am actually going to text my sister and see if we have any more of this at the other house, since she's there. So, I really wanted to do these 3, but I know I probably have more purple, but I know I don't have more of this pink or this blue. So I was thinking this darker pink, but it's so bright, like compared to the other 3, and I think it'll wash everything else out. So we might see if these 3 make it for it, but I almost guarantee you they aren't. I also found these to do like a purple. This is like a maroon, red. This is like a dark purple. This is magenta. I know it's not popping up on camera that way, but that's what that is. I think it'll be a good color combo to make like a girl basket. And I know I do have enough of that. But I also grabbed neutrals and this other blue. So I thought about doing this other blue with that pink stuff, actually. So doing these 3. But even then, no, yeah, then I could do the dark pink. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do these 3, and I'm gonna do these 3. Let's do that. And then I'll put all the other yarn away. Okay, it's still the same day. Started working on this one first. Just because I wanted to see what it would look like. And it looks really good. It's like a really weird color combo, but they definitely work good together. So, back to work on this. So I did go ahead and finish this basket. Turned out pretty good. I only did 2 rows on the handle, just because I wasn't sure. But go ahead and start blue, pink, and purple, and it's definitely giving unicorn vibes. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and work on this the rest of the night, and then I did put my yarn needle actually, so here it is. I found it underneath my bed, between the chair and the bed, so we can finish off those 3 baskets. Okay, so I did get most of the basket done. I think I'm just about to the handles. It's so hard to tell until you get so far into it. This one's definitely a bit long, but it'll be fine. Here it is in all of its glory. It's definitely a little bit long, which is fine, but I love that color combo. I'm kind of thinking about putting a unicorn in this basket, but I'm not sure yet. But about the handles, I think I'm going to do at least this row, maybe one more, and then do the handles. I'm not too worried about running out of the blue and the purple quite yet, but the pink is definitely getting down there. So I'm going to finish this row and do another one, and then do the handles, obviously, and then we'll decide. Okay, so this is going to be the end of the video. I finished this one off camera. It was just beaving in the ends. But we made 4 baskets over the course of like 4 days, I think. But here's the first one. It was that tan, white, and black. So it was like a coffee one we made. We did a white, blue, and gray. I still really like this one. This one's still probably my favorite color combo out of all of them that I've done. Unless if it was this one, which is definitely giving unicorn vibes. A blue, purple, and pink. Love that color combo. The only thing I had to say about this one is I did run out of yarn and I would have liked to go up one more row. But otherwise, definitely love this one too. And this is the last one. It was just like a pink purple mix. There is 3 colors in there. It's like a purple, like a dark red, I guess like a maroon, and then the magenta. So if you made it this far, let me know which basket was your favorite that we made today.